Oh boy, oh boy. What is up there, guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of The Evolve. How you guys doing on today? You know what? I'm doing all right. We need to get right into it. So you guys know what is going on with the Slaughterhouse. You got Crooked and Joel. They're doing a little Slaughterhouse album, I think, coming out like on March 11th. Royce the 5'9" and Joe Budden, they were upset. Royce put this whole paragraph and this whole metaphor about apartment buildings, and we own the apartment, but then y'all destroyed the apartment. Just two of y'all didn't let us know. Y'all trying to do renovation. He did this whole thing. Joe was like shaking his head, and he said he's disappointed. Royce said he's disappointed. Now, Joe Budden, he gets on his podcast on yesterday, and he entitled this video, What Really Happened with Slaughterhouse. So he decides to get on his podcast and he is addressing it on today. So that is what we are gonna listen to. I have not heard it. So I'm gonna be interested to hearing, because you guys heard my thought on the whole, why is Royce and Joe mad? Brung this on themselves. I mean, those boys can do, but I wanna hear what Joe said. And let's just listen. As you guys know, for copyright sake, probably won't have the video, but we'll have audio. We're gonna listen it together, and let's get right into it. He titles this "What Really Happened to Slaughterhouse." Let's go.
I cannot dodge it.
Mr. Wednesday.
I cannot fight the feeling. I know.
We tried. I'm 0-2. You're grown up.
OLS 3 changed the world.
I still tried to keep it from coming out.
OLS 3 should have come out.
No, it shouldn't.
What do you want me to do right now? You want to just chill?
Yes.
Why?
Because
articulate it for me.
Okay, I can. You know,
and that's why we're friends. Let's do it for me.
When something is clear that
somebody wants a
certain reaction out of you. Mm-hmm. Any reaction you give them, it hurts them more when you don't respond in the manner in which they want you to do. Is they win. Yeah, they win.
Win what?
Whatever it is they're trying to achieve off of you.
Yeah. Which is what?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It matters to the person.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah.
It don't matter.
It does matter.
If somebody wants a response, if somebody wants to make you angry, if somebody, you get what I'm saying? Like, there's people out here that do shit and try to manipulate you just to get you, bring your frequency down. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
It could be an energy thing, an attention thing.
I'm with you. That's what leads me to the question, what do you win? Like, everyone's agenda
is that's just one particular person.
There's a kid somewhere in Idaho.
Okay, I gotta stop real quick. Okay, because the title of this section, if you guys see, it's What Happened to Slaughterhouse, and the title at the bottom, he's got addressing Slaughterhouse. He's addressing Crooked and Joel doing their own thing right now. The reason why I stopped, because they're starting off this segment with this. It's kind of like this false narrative. This is not about what they're trying to make it about. Like, they're talking encrypted, but this is not about Joel and Crooked trying to get something out of them. It is not about you, Joe. They're making it, and his two buddies are like, yeah, they're trying to get a reaction, and Joe is sitting here like, yo, but what am I supposed to do if I clearly see that? This is not what this is about. Those boys want to rap. Don't make this about you. Don't play the victim here. Don't play the victim. You had your chance. Like, this is weird to me. This is weird, the direction they're going, but I'm going to let this play out.
That might tweet Kevin Hart and say, hey, fuck you, suck my dick, or just something from his home, right? He might feel vindicated and good about doing that. From Kevin Hart's position, no, you don't care about that, because what did you win in that?
No, like, those are some instances. In other instances, some people have a direct benefit at some of the things that they do. And so, for me, I can only speak for me. And again, I'm preaching but I practice what I'm preaching.
We have this conversation here a lot.
I'm not gonna even entertain you. I won't even let you know that I know you exist. And I think that hurts the people 10 times more than you cursing them out. Than you get what I'm saying?
Any response, whether it be any response at all.
I'll see you on the street and walk right by you, fam.
You know I will too.
So that's me. I can't. You know what I mean?
At what point does it become more about controlling your own narrative, especially when you have a platform this huge? I speak 3 hours twice a week, and that's for the free people.
That's free. Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what we do on the side. Gotcha. We get to work. So like your job, right, is to talk. So when you don't talk, it's obvious that you're not talking. Mm-hmm. Like it's painfully apparent. So then you just allow people to continue with whatever
they say,
jargon they say, and you're mature and you do the right thing, which never feels good. You older, you trying to go to a different place. Like everybody has a different route, right? So in the route that you're going, no, you're not supposed to respond to any of it. But if you just keep letting people paint you with this brush while you're silent, what could happen years down the line, if people are that invested, and with me they usually are, is that this just keeps going like it's a snowball effect. Like it just gets bigger and it gets bigger and it gets bigger. And now because you the nigga that's willing to just leave with the niggas that trust and believe in you, no clarity is ever given from your side, and maybe none has to be. But when shit get a little too carried away.
So I got 2 answers.
Yeah, I do think something should be. This is dog.
If the people want a response today, I might give you a response in 6 months when it don't benefit.
This is so weird. I mean, okay, so where we are right now is apparently Joe is like, yo, I need to say something. I want to say something. You know, Crooked and Joel, they said some stuff on their song and they're painting this narrative like Slaughterhouse and the break-in and all this stuff. It was my fault that we're not all on it. But I need to say something. And then his boys are like, hey, just let it go. Don't even address them. That's what they want. Don't give them clout or whatnot. That's what the boys are trying to say. And then Joe is like, it's like that combination of hold me back. But it's weird. That's not it. That's not what's going on. I'm looking for this response. And just say, they're beating around the bush and whatnot, but I don't get this. It's not working. And it's not what it is. Let me just play a little bit more.
Fit you. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Or I'm just going to keep ascending, and I'm happy that you did what you did. So now I could put you over there, and you can't grow with me. You can't grow with me.
You stay right there.
You can't never double back and get no bag with me. You can't never do nothing positive with me because...
Nigga, shut up. So, Joe wasn't rapping in the first place. What do you mean? So what he's trying to say, Joe, hey, if you don't respond to them and, you know, just let them do what they want. Now they can't get a bag with you. Now, you know, they cut. You wasn't rapping anyway with them. They weren't going to get no bag. That's the main reason. You already did that. You already cut Slaughterhouse up. You already decided, Royce, that you weren't going to help build the apartment. You weren't going to help do the renovation. And now that it's out, now you want that, like y'all wasn't helping in the first place. Y'all wasn't doing no building. Everybody was doing their own thing. Royce was Black Power on Instagram. Joe was podcasting, trying to pod. Crooked and Joel was constantly saying, hey, let's do the Slaughterhouse. Let's get this glass out. Yo, our fans want this. We owe this. It's been 10 years. Let's do something. Let's work. Everybody had their own lane. They weren't working with each other anyway. I don't want to hear this argument. I don't even know this dude's name, his new co-host's name. This is dumb.
You showed your hand. Mm-hmm. I'm good on you. It's not going to stop you from growing.
Exactly.
It's only it's like a self-vindicating thing.
See, but that's where it's weird-ish, and I hate to bring it to this space. I'm not looking for vindication in the outcome of other people's actions.
You are
right. Like there's a meme that goes around that says, "You can't flex on me. I want you to win." Like my mom got her car broken into however many months.
Joe, you don't get to say that. You don't get to say that meme or that quote. Because you ain't showing, neither one of y'all. Y'all crying, trying to tear it down, fighting against these guys for putting out a project that you didn't want to have anything to do with right now. Because you were already on your own lane. So you don't get to say, hey, you can't flex on me because I want you to win. You're not showing that through your actions, through your tweets, through your Instagram, through your potting. I mean, you're saying words.
Was real disappointed one night until I said, hey, they needed that a little more than we did. Mm-hmm. She didn't quite fuck with that at the time, but but the fact remains that's the way that the world is designed. Yo, if I need some shit and you got a Benz right here, I'm in there.
So use your own advice.
So what I'm saying
they need this, you don't.
I know, so that's why I'm not mad at everybody doing what they got to do. I have this talk with women because I support hoe culture.
They needed this.
And I'm going to make that correlation a lot as we have this conversation, but I support hoe culture. Mm-hmm. I support everybody doing what they have to do to survive. I don't know your...
You know, that's grimy for a friend. Yo, go ahead and do it. Y'all need that. Yo, that can be taken the wrong way. Yo, y'all need that. Y'all need that bag. I'm good. If that's what y'all need to do, if y'all needed to do and separate the group and just do your own thing, y'all needed that money so much, that's grimy. They needed that. No, it's not that they needed it. It's that their occupation, their work is rap. Your work is potting. You put your time, your effort, your heart, your blood, sweat into your potting, into your lists, into your editing, into topics, into research. Their occupation, how they make, is rapping. An artist. It's not that they need it, it's what they do. All this time, you know, they're part of this Slaughterhouse. They have this name, they have this title. Not that they need it, this is what they do. This is their lifestyle. You got a pod now. Stop with this trying to really demean them. Demean that. I mean, that was grimy. But
especially in the internet era.
So none of it is shocking. But sometimes, and for me, a lot recently, God keep making it so it'd be like, wait, no, you? No, wait, not you. Wait, you too? Oh, and you.
Everybody need a bag.
Here we go.
And so the people that may be lacking.
But what we do for a bag differs. And because the line is so blurry today, because everybody got a platform and is...
Told y'all where he was getting to with that last comment. Oh, if you need that. You hear it. What's his very next statement? They knew where he was going to. So basically, Crooked and them, they're doing this for a bag. They decided... Joel and Crooked is doing this for a bag because they need the money. I told you where he was going.
Posturing, we throw around words like fucking integrity, but what the actions show is insecurity. And if you don't clear that up for people, then you just get a community of people to believe some shit and just run with it, and then the phone game starts.
But they're going to do that regardless, Joe.
Yeah, but...
even if you try to clear it up, some people are not going to believe. That's why we say, what is it going to solve?
All of that is cool, but when you come in here and talk as much as I do, about as much as I do, when it come to your front door, no, you should address it. Now, should you address it like I addressed another situation that I handled poorly publicly on air? Of course not. Of course not. And I think that my reputation... garners.
Okay, let's stop right there. So he's talking about, should I address this situation? Like I did, basically, he talking about Roy and Maul and how he was like, y'all fired on the air. See, these are two things. Just in case you were listening and say, oh, he's talking about Roy Mal. No, this is Slaughterhouse. They got the big type, but they're talking about Joel. Everything right now about Joel and Crooked. So, and this is just further give proof to that because he's like, hey, I addressed that wrong. So I ain't gonna make the same mistake on this.
People thinking that when I say I'm going to address something, that's what's coming. And that's not where I'm at. I don't feel that way. I'm hurt. I'm not angry. But I won't misdirect my hurt. And for me, that's what happens a lot of times. We start misdirecting anger because of a difference in ideology. And this Slaughterhouse shit that we're talking about, that's all it's been from the rip. And when emotions get involved, it's tough for people to articulate their points and try to convey a message and think about things logically or in spite of their position. But that's what needs to happen. I don't know why all this is going on because there's a difference in ideology. But that's a consistent theme for me. So it's me. It's me. So therapy teaches you to always look at you. What's happening with you that makes all of these things similar? Like happen, go on, everything in your life you attract.
Exactly. That's you. Like Joe said that he's not disappointed that they're doing their own thing, but he's hurt. My question is, and you know, like, why? You've said many, many times you're not rapping. You're not doing it. I'm not a rapper. I'm retired. Royce told them on 3 occasions. I got 3 clips. On 3 occasions, even the Instagram live I found on last night that I clipped, that Royce said that there ain't no Slaughterhouse if Joe is not there. If Joe's not there, I'm not doing it. He said that on 2 occasions. The third time, the third clip that I got is him telling them that, hey, I'm not doing anything. Unless Joe there, there's no Slaughterhouse. We together, we won. So I'm not doing it. So you got Joe not rapping. You got Royce not doing it until Joe start rapping. Joe said he's not rapping. So what are the other members supposed to do? Why are you hurt? You should have seen this coming. That's their career. They're rappers. They're not doing anything. They're not. I mean, Crooked, he does have a podcast that he's doing, but he's a rapper at heart. Great lyricist. Joel. Like, why are you hurt? But what he said, it's me. You got to look internally, and why are these things happening to me? Maybe it is me.
So y'all say they ignore it. Therapy tell you can't. Look at you. What's happening with you that makes all of these things similar? Like happen, go on, everything in your life you attracted. So y'all say they ignore it. Therapy tell you can't. So what? Don't address it here.
I was
just watch the clown show. Just watch the clown show.
You don't have to
go on.
Wow.
I can't do that because there's a teachable moment somewhere in here for somebody.
It's a clown show.
I can't shun the people that's going to pick up the positive for the people that only focus on the negative. I can't. That's not who I am. That's not who I've been. That's not the evolution of Joe. That's not the person that's not who I want to be.
Well, what you trying to say? Just say it. We're 18 minutes into this video.
I can't tell you how to move. I can't tell you how to clean your house. You know what I'm saying? I might want my couch over there. You might want your couch over there. I can only say
what house?
I was doing what I wanted to do.
They didn't want to build. He moved out. They started rebuilding and re-renovating. What house, my guy?
So if I'm you, I wouldn't even address anything. If I had something to say, I'll pick up the phone. If we can't get clarity or if we can't get a commonality there, I'm going to move on and I'm going to dissociate myself if that's what I feel I want to do.
Okay, here's my thing. Here's my thing with that. I like that. Okay, don't address their album or whatnot. Let them do what they do. Yeah, I like that. Pick up a phone and call. Okay, what do Royce and Joe want at this point? What are we fighting for? What are we picking up the phone and saying? Can I get on the track? Or are we saying, hey, can y'all not put that out because we're not on it? What is the end goal? What do they want? Because neither one of them is going to happen. You're not getting on the track because you said you not want to rap. But now if there's a change of heart and you want to rap now, but they're not stopping. Like, what's the end goal here? All right.
All right, and we could keep it moving, but I wouldn't do it publicly. Like, you've had too much public shit going on. Like, I would just let that shit rock. And again,
but doing it that way says that you can't just have a legible conversation about something.
No, you can have a conversation in private. You don't gotta have that conversation. It gotta be for the wave. So the public,
this conversation has been had privately 90 million times.
So where's the clarity
over the course of 10 years?
So what is you addressing it right now, Solve?
Nothing.
If you've had, like you said, this conversation's happened a bunch of times over the past 10 years, what are you getting in front of this camera on that microphone addressing it right now?
Because there's a teachable moment.
Okay, let's stop. Okay. It's been 10 years since Slaughterhouse, and he said that they done already had their phone calls. Talk it. You're supposed to be addressing it. You titled this address it. Say what you want to say, what you want them to do. I'm confused. What was that conversation? Hey guys, if we don't all come together and do something, then none of us come together. If that was the conversation, then come together. Y'all decided that you're not going to come together. Why do they stop? Like, speak. Let them speak. All right, I'm tired of the homeboys right now saying don't address it. This is titled addressing, and we have not addressed anything. It's just been a litany of gobbledygook, of hold me back, watch my glass slippers, and just hope to go somewhere. Like, say, what are you trying to say? What do you want them to do?
That's why. I just finished saying you have to look at shit outside of your personal perspective on it and think about the people that's going to actually pull what they need to pull from it. Because there's too many people that watch this.
We're just talking.
I understand the point of you adding light to something that you don't really want to be
Address Slaughterhouse.
I get that. But at some point, we have to start taking control of our own narrative.
Stop talking. Address it.
Because every single time now that something gets said.
Not every time. You pick and choose your battles. You pick and choose your battle.
They are saying a bunch of nothing. They're just dancing around.
Oh, it felt like longer than that.
So what do you know? You don't need to see the whole series to know what's coming. I'm asking you.
Yeah, you good. You're right.
I'm just asking parts of questions.
I'm glad you don't rap no more.
Says who? Says who? Are you fucking shit? Yo, niggas would have never tried shit like this back in the day. Yo, I feel like niggas are taking advantage of me, yo. All right, come on, man.
Yeah, catch that. They said, I'm glad you don't rap, Joe. Joe's like, says who? Yo, they would have never tried. And Joe's like, niggas would have never tried this when I was rapping. Joe was good. But Crooked will eat him up. What is he talking about? Get in the ring then.
Just leave it. What else, Bart?
It's always leave it, though.
Yeah, it is leave it.
I hate you niggas that love me. Like, for real, honestly. Like, I don't like it. I don't. Y'all might be right, but I don't.
Okay. Down the line, you'll damn good lucky, go. You know what? Y'all was right. Word. It might not seem like it right now.
They did a confessional. Like,
hey, yo, shut the fuck up.
I'm asking you if you saw what I saw.
I saw it.
They burnt the pig.
They did.
Why didn't you even find a pig?
He's talking about Crooked. He's talking about the video.
Fam. You, fam. No, this is like when Azalea Banks fucking cooked a cat and nobody said anything, yo.
Why you keep saying
I was the only one saying, yo, That's not right.
Why you keep
You
saying
can't put a cat in a frying pan, yo.
Slaughterhouse.
And it was like, all right, I'm done, yo. I'm done. They burnt the pig. Oh, man. They burnt the merch of something they own.
Moving on. Okay?
Someone put Bow Wow on an all-time corny rappers list, and he ain't like that shit.
I want to put 2 more niggas in the all-time corny rapper
You
list.
gotta stop saying shit because
I want to put 2 more niggas in the all-time corny rappers list, yo.
Who else is on the list?
So now he's saying that he wants to put Crooked and Joel on the all-time corny list because what they did, you know, as far as burning the pig and the merch and doing their own thing, this is corny, and he would put them on the all-time. He talked a lot of stuff to not to be talking at all. Look, all right, we only have 10 seconds.
I think Nick Cannon was on there.
You know what's crazy?
Who else, I think?
No, not you. I'm talking to Parks.
Let's see, who else?
They're talking about the list now. I'm sorry, guys. This video, this live was 27 minutes worth of them holding them back. He's saying I should and putting out little stuff. Putting out, oh, they corny. Oh, I can't believe they did that. Oh, we talked. Oh, they changing the narrative. Oh, it's about me. They're coming at me. I need to come at them. And then his host is like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. The video is titled, What Really Happened to Slaughterhouse? I don't know, guys. I want to know what y'all think. I look forward. We are definitely going to be reacting. I don't do much reaction. Y'all be sending me stuff, music reaction nowadays, but we definitely gonna be reaction to that track. I was told there's gonna be 13 tracks. I like to know what y'all think about all of this. What do you all think about what Joe said, what his friends said? What do you all take from it? If you are new to the channel, hey, be sure to subscribe. I would love to have you hit the video with a like. It helps with the algorithm and stuff and all that good stuff. Be sure to comment. I read all your comments, good or bad, and all that good stuff. Yeah, this was just, I don't know what it was. I'm confused. I didn't get anything out of it. But what did y'all get out of it? I want to know. As always, KIP, keep it positive. I'll see y'all in the next video.